Hi everyone. So today we are going to solve the paper 2 October November 2020 variant 2. Okay. Now let us proceed to the question number 1. Question number 1 part A. The cash price of a car is $13,000. Marta pays an installment for this year. Okay. Marta pays a deposit of 15% of the cash price and then she pays 24 monthly installment of $500. So we need to calculate the total amount that he has to pay for the car. Okay. So firstly, we need to find out the down payment and the total installment amount. Okay. For down payment, he gives a 15% deposit. So we need to find out 15% of $13,000. So it will be 1,950. Okay. For installments, we need to multiply with 24. That is 24 multiplied by $500. So it will be 12,000. So the total amount is, we need to add both the amounts, that is 1950 plus 12,000. So your final answer is 13950, $13,950. Okay, now come to the part 2. The price of a phone is reduced by 12% in a sale. The sale price of the phone is 286. So we need to calculate the price of the phone before the sale. Okay, we know that we don't have a original price in this question, and we have a price after the reduction of a price, that is 286. So it means that 100 minus 12%, it will be 88%. So we have a price of 88%, and the original price is always 100%. So by using a simple unitary method, we can say that 88% of the price is $286, and 100% of the price will be, we have to find out 100%. So for this, we can do cross multiplication. 286 multiplied by 100 divided by 88, and the final answer will be $325. Now come to the part C. The exchange rate between dollars and pound is $1 is equals to 0.71. The exchange rate between euros and pound is 1 euro is equals to 0.87 pound. We need to calculate the exchange rate between dollars and euros. Okay. So firstly, we are going to convert the amount into dollars. That is, we can say that 0.71 pound is equals to $1 according to the given relation. So if we find out the amount of 0.87 pounds in dollars, we are again using the unitary method, that is x is equals to 0.87 multiplied by 1 divided by 0.71. So it will be $1.22. So we can say that 0.87 pounds is equals to $1.22. Okay. Now we have a relation. We can say that $1.22 is equals to 1 euro. Right. So now again we are using a unitary method, that is $1.22 is equals to 1 euro. Okay, so we need to find out the price of $1 to the euro. So 1 multiplied by 1 upon 1.22. So the final answer will be 0.82 pound dollar euro. Okay, now come to the part D. In the part D, Samuel invests 1500 in an account paying 1.9% as a compound interest, and there is another one that is Nina. He is investing 1500 at a rate of 1.9% at this simple interest. Okay, we need to find out the total amount after 5 years. So let us find out the total amount after 5 years in both of the accounts. Let us start with the Samuel. Samuel is a case of compound interest. Okay, so we need to apply the formula for the compound interest, that is A P 1 plus R upon 100 power n. Okay, so the price is 1500, 1 plus 1.9 upon 100, and we need to find out for the 5 years. So after solving this, the amount in his account will be 1648.02. Now for the second one, this is the case of simple interest. Okay. So firstly, we can find out the interest, that is I is equals to PRT upon 100. So what is the value of P? Again, 1500. What is the value of R? 1.9. And what is the value of T? That is 5 years divided by 100. So the final answer for the interest is 142.5. So the total amount after 5 years we have is 142.5 plus 1500, then it will be equals to 1642.5. Okay. How much more money does Samuel? Basically, we need to find out the difference between these two accounts. Okay, so we need to subtract it. That is 1648.02 minus 1642.5 will be equals to $5.52. So the difference in the amount is $5.52. Okay, now come to the question number 2. A group of 80 students each completed a task. The table shows the time, T minutes each student took to complete the task. Okay, there are 80 students and this is the chart. Here we have the time ranges and frequency. Okay, so on the grid, draw a cumulative frequency diagram. So for this, firstly, we need to make the chart. So for this, if it is less than equals to 20, so obviously there is no data, so it will be 0. Less than equals to 40, 10. Less than equals to 60, it will be 30. And less than equals to 80, it will be 64. Less than equals to 100, it will be 76. And less than 120, 80. Okay, now we need to plot these points. So 0, 120, we have here. The next point is 10, 40, 40 and 10 we have here. The next point, and the next point is 30, 60. 60, and the value of this is 30, it will be over here. And the next point is 80 and 64. 80, and here is the 60, 60 64, and then 176. 170, 76, it will be here, and then 120, 80, it will be here. So we need to draw the graph. So this is the graph we have made. Okay. Now use your diagram to estimate the median. Median means 50% of the cumulative frequency, that is 80 divided by 2. It will be 40. We need to check out the value at 40. So here is the value 40. It will be around 66. Okay. Now the interquartile range. Interquartile range means we need to find out Q3 and Q1 and we need to subtract it. So firstly for Q3, that is 3 upon 4th of total, that is 80. So it will be 60 and Q1 is 1 upon 4th of 80. It will be 20. Okay, so check out, we need to check the graph for the values of Q3 and Q1. We have 60 here. This is around 77. And for Q1, that is 20. Here we have 52. Okay, so the interquartile range will be 77 minus 52. 77 minus 52 will be equals to 26. Okay. Now in the part B, a group of 160 adults each completed the same task. Here we have the table. We need to calculate the mean. The formula for the mean is sum of fx divided by sum of f. So we need to multiply 0 multiplied by 24 plus 1 multiplied by 30 plus 2 multiplied by 50 plus 3 multiplied by 32 plus 4 multiplied by 16 plus 5 multiplied by 8, and the total is 160. So the final mean is 2.063. So this is the mean. Okay. Now come to the part 2. One of the adult is selected at random. Find the probability that this adult made more than 3 errors. Okay. 3 errors means more than 3 errors means only these two category lies. That is 16 plus 8. So 16 plus 8 will be equals to 24. And to find out the probability, it will be 24 upon 160. Okay. Now come to the part 3. Two of the adults are selected at random. Find the probability that they each made exactly one error. Exactly one error. Two adults are selected. It's mean that, and both of them are making one error at exactly. Okay. So the frequency for the one error is 30. Okay. So for the first one, frequency is 30 and the total is 160. And for the second one, obviously one will be subtracted. So here it will be 29 upon 159. So the result will be 29 upon 848. Okay, now let's start question number 3. In the question number 3, complete the tables for y is equals to x upon 4 plus 2 upon x. These are the values for this chart. We need to find out the value of y when x is equals to 7. Okay, for this we need to put the values of x. So y is equals to 7 upon 4 plus 2 upon 7. Okay, and we will get the answer 2.25. 2.25. Okay. Now in the part B, on the grid, draw the graph of y is equals to x upon 4 plus 2 upon x for 0.5 till 7. As we already have these values in this chart, so we only need to plot in the graph. Okay. So for 0.5, the value of y is 4.13. This is 0.5 and 4.13. 4.13 will be around here. Okay. Next is 1, 2.25. 1, 2.25 will be here. Okay. 1.5, 1.71. 1.5 and 1.71. 2, 1.5. 2, 1.5. Okay. And 3, 1.42. 3, 1.42. It will be probably here. 4, 1.5. For 4, it will be 1.5 again. It will be here. Then the 6, 1.5, 1.65. 5 and 1.65 will be here. And then 6, 1.83. 1.83. Okay. Then 7, 2.25. 7, 2.25. Okay, so let's join these points. So this is the line of graph. Okay, and this point is also here. Okay, come to the part B, part C. By drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient. Now we need to estimate the gradient for at x is equals to 1. So this is the point x is equals to 1 and we need to draw the gradient. Okay, so this is the gradient I have drawn, and for the gradient I'm going to take the points that is x is 0 point and y is 3.8, and for this it will be 2.4 and y is 0. So 2.4, 0 and 3.8. So for the gradient, it will be 0 minus 3.8 upon 2.4 minus 0. So 3.8 divided by 2.4 will be equals to minus 1.58. Minus 1.58 is the gradient. Okay, now come to the part D. On the grid, draw the graph of 2y plus x is equals to 6. Firstly, I need 2 points. Firstly, I'm going to put x is equals to 0. So I will get 2y plus 0 is equals to 6. So y will be equals to 3. And if I put x is equals to 1, so I will get 2y, 6 minus 1 equals to 5, and y will be equals to 2.5. So I'm going to plot these points, that is 1, 2.5 and 0, 3. So 0, 3 will be here. This is the point 0, 3, and 1, 2.5 will be this point. Okay, so I'm going to draw the line. By joining these 2 points, Now, write down the x coordinates of the point of intersection of the graph 2y plus x is equals to 6. Okay, now I'm going to find out the intersection point of these two curve and line. So this is the first intersection point, and its value is 0.9. The value is 0.9. Okay. Now, and the second line is, it will be around 3.1, 3.1, 0.9 and 3.1. Okay. Now, these x coordinates are the solution of equation 3x squared plus ax plus b equals to 0. So I have to use these two equations to find out the values of a and b. So what if I put the value of y in this equation over here? So 2x upon 4 plus 2 upon x plus x is equals to 6. Okay, if I multiply 2x upon 4 plus 4 upon x plus x equals to 6. So firstly, I need to make the denominator same. 1, it will be 2. So I need to multiply this by x, by this by 2, by this by 2x upon 2x. Okay, so it will be x squared upon 2x plus 8 upon 2x plus 2x squared upon 2x equals to 6. Okay, so x squared plus 8 plus 2x squared, 8 to 6 to the 12x. So if I arrange the equation, it will be 3x squared minus 12x minus 8 equals to 0. So the value of a is minus 12 and the value of b is minus plus 8. Okay, now in question number 4, the diagram shows a cylinder formed by joining a cylinder and a hemisphere. Okay, this shape is formed by cylinder and hemisphere. Okay, the diameter of the cylinder is 9 centimeter, as you can see over here as well, and the height is 16 centimeter. Okay, the volume of the hemisphere is equal to the volume of the cylinder. What does it mean? Volume of hemisphere is equals to volume of cylinder. This is the condition we have. Show that the radius of hemisphere is 7.86. So basically we need to find out the radius, that is our hemisphere. Okay, so what is the formula of hemisphere? As you can see over here, volume of sphere, and we need to find out the volume of hemisphere. So we divide by 2, it will be 2 upon 3 pi r cube. 2 upon 3 pi r cube. And what is the formula of cylinder? It will be pi r square h. Okay, so pi will be cancelled, so it will be 2 upon 3 r cube, and the formula and the radius of cylinder is 9 divided by 2, it will be 4.5. 4.5 square, and the height is 16, as you see in the diagram as well. So we need to find out r. So 4.5 square multiplied by 16, 2 upon 3 will be 3 upon 2. So the value of r cube is, after solving that, it will be 486. And when we take the cube root, it will 7.86. Okay, now come to the part 2. Calculate the total surface area of the solid. For the total surface area, firstly, we need to find out the surface area of hemisphere, but it includes this part of the circle as well. Okay, but for this, we need to subtract the circle of slender from this. Okay, so what is the surface area of a sphere? It is 4 pi r square. So this is hemisphere, it will be 2 pi r square. 2 pi r square plus circle of a sphere, that is pi r square sphere, and we need to subtract the circle of slender from it, so it will be pi r square slender plus surface area of this part of slender, so it will be pi 2 pi rh, 2 pi rh, that is the formula of slender surface area, plus pi r square. Pi r square for the upper part of the slender plus pi r square. Okay, this is also slender and this one is also slender, so we can cancel out from this equation. So now 2 pi, what is the value of radius? It is 7.86 as we found in the previous part, plus pi radius 7.86 square plus 2 pi radius is 4.5 of slender and height is 16. So it will result in 387.98 plus 193.99 plus 452.16. After adding all these numbers, we will get 1034.13. If we convert in the significant form, three significant form, it will 1030 centimeter cube. Sorry, it is surface area, so it will be centimeter square. 1030. Okay. Now come to the next part. A different solid is in the shape of cuboid. This is cuboid. Okay, the cuboid measure 8 centimeter by 4 by 6. These measurements are given nearest to the centimeter and we need to find out the volume by lower bound. So it means that we need to subtract 0.5 from each parameter. So if we are going to find out the volume at lower bound, it will be 8 minus 0.5 will be 7.5 multiplied by 3.5 multiplied by 5.5, and the result will be 144.36 centimeter cube. This is the volume of cuboid. In question number 5, eta has n stems. Okay, so eta, what is the number of stems? N. Okay, Ravi has twice as many stems as Geeta. So if I talk about Ravi, it will be twice. It's mean 2n. And Sanjay has 7 fewer stems than Geeta. So it will be fewer than Ravi. So it will be 2n minus 7. Okay. So firstly, we need to form an equation. So to form an equation, we know that the sum of all three have 108 stems, so it will be n plus 2n plus 2n minus 7 is equals to 108. Okay, so we have formed the equation. Now form an equation in n and solve it to find out the number of stems Sanjay has. So for this, we need to find out the value of n. So n plus 2n will be equals to 5n, and 7 will be add to 108, it will become 115. So 115 divided by 5 will be equal to 23. So the value of n is 23. We need to put the value over here. So 223 minus 7 will be equals to 39. So the number of stands Sanjay has is 39. Now come to the part B. We need to simplify this. So 60 square b cube upon 5. Divide will convert it to multiply and it will become reciprocal. B square upon 3t square. So t square will be cancelled. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. V cube v square powers will be added. It will become v power 5 2 v power 5 upon 5. Okay, now come to the part C. We need to simplify this. It is quite clearly that we can apply the identity in numerator, that is x plus 4, x minus 4. And in the denominator, we can do middle term break. So 8 3s are 24 x square. We need to break this. So we can break into 12x minus 2x. 12 minus 2, 10, and 12 multiplied by 2 will be minus 24x square. So 3x square plus 12x minus 2x minus 8. So x plus 4, x minus 4. We can take common 3x. So x plus 4 minus 2 as common, x plus 4. X plus 4, x minus 4, and in the denominator x plus 4 and 3x minus 2. So x plus 4 cancel. So the final answer is x minus 4 upon 3x minus 2.